हम कितना कुछ सोचते हैं एज एन एक्टर, हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं. आई थिंक उसमें कैलकुलेशंस कम हुई. आई वॉज जस्ट flowing. Kora turned out for me the way it did because I was a lot more into the body. And what I mean by being in the body is that you're a lot more in the present moment. We're offering you a scholarship, but if you want to do this scholarship, you'll have to dedicate morning 10 a.m. to night 10 p.m. to us. Every day, 6 days a week. Never. Never. So I had actually topped. So I did. I specialized in mass media in advertising, and I was top 5 Mumbai universities. Okay. So everybody in my college and my professors, my mom and all, they all thought that academically I'm gonna pursue something, and then that's what I did. I paid up for my MBA, and I was doing the classes, and then by the time, actually, while we were waiting for the results to come in, I just joined a summer workshop जैसे होती थी पहले, and it was a jazz workshop, and it was a completely new style for me. I was so Bollywood. I'd never even watched like ballet videos and jazz and contemporary and all that. I wasn't really exposed to it so much. So when I joined the workshop, after that the instructors, they kind of offered me a scholarship. And in the meanwhile, I'd paid up for MBA. I'd started going for these classes. So then these instructors told me that if you wanna, we're offering you a scholarship, but if you wanna do this scholarship, you will have to dedicate morning 10 a.m. to night 10 p.m. to us. Every day, 6 days a week. And then I called up my parents. I thought about it, and then I called up my parents, and I said, I've got this opportunity of learning forms like ballet, contemporary, jazz, hip hop. MBA I can do later also, but do you think I can do this right now? And they said, yeah, I mean, you want to do whatever you want to do, you take your call. And at that time, we'd paid a big sum of money for the MBA tuition and all of that, but my parents were always so supportive in that sense. But I had absolute clarity that I wanted to only learn and never wanted to dance. Like, I never wanted to be a professional dancer or a professional choreographer. So that's me actually. That talks a lot about, that's who I am. The outcome, it doesn't, it was never about becoming something. It was more about the journey and what I'm getting to learn. So for me, learning is the crux of who I am on an everyday basis, which is why I love to be on different sets, do very different kinds of projects where I get to learn from different people, from my own character. With Kora, what happened, which I realized later, is that I think Kora turned out for me the way it did because I was a lot more into the body. And what I mean by being in the body is that you're a lot more in the present moment. If you're in the body and not in the mind, you're not thinking about, like I did my backstory bit and all of that, but I didn't, like generally what I do, I sit with a script and I think about every line, every subtext, where this, that, But with Kora, I worked on the backstory. I met my father. We kind of discussed what the world is, this, that. I worked a little bit on the language and stuff, and then I just let it go. Like I was there. What also helped is because me and my father also had a lot of physical, violence, and so that also naturally was helping me being in the moment, being in my body, and not going to my mind, right? Because then I just had to react to what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly what I wanted to know, because it's a very violent, that your entire thing is very violent.
Yeah, so sometimes you would have heard, right? Acting is also about reacting.
Yeah.
It's also about, and it's not like he's also a very subtle actor, very there, very in the moment. He doesn't necessarily have to do too many things. But I think it was that energy. It's just that there was a lot of screaming, shouting, crying, him pushing me, this, that made me be more in my body, which meant that I was not using my brain too much. कि इस लाइन को ऐसे करो, इसको ऐसे करो, इसको ये ग्राफ दो, इसको ये टोनालिटी दो. हम कितना कुछ सोचते हैं एज एन एक्टर, हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं. आई थिंक उसमें कैलकुलेशंस कम हुई. आई वॉज जस्ट फ्लोइंग. But why I took up that role is because, so for me, the thing that I like on paper is relatability, like I said, right? And for me also, sometimes I think, why do I want to be an actor? And I'm like, there is this little part of me which also wants to inspire other women in this society, or just start a conversation, like, you know. So I thought Nimrat was that part which could help change things around a little bit. What was very special with Broken is that a lot of women went to cafes alone and they used to send selfies, sitting alone, and they would say, "You've taught us self-love. Samira's taught us self-love." How that is so special. I mean, how can no award, no recognition can beat this feeling that I get. This is very interesting. It actually came because of Kora. Aditya sir watched Kora and he really enjoyed that performance, and he thought I was perfect for this part. And I actually said no to this part first because I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to do something different, or I just wanted to wait it out a little bit and all. Then he again told me, "Come, let's meet again." And I said, "Okay, come, we'll meet." And then he told me, "Take the script, read it." And I read the script. Because it's not commercial, it's a very different mindset. So when I read the script, I felt like, okay, I think I should try it and I should do it. And I can't tell you, today when I'm doing it on set, I feel so happy that I'm a part of this project. Because the character is amazing. Also, I'm getting to do action for the first time.
Oh, okay.
So it is so, oh my god, so empowering when you're getting to shoot people and they're dying and you're like kicking them on their face and all. It's just, it's things you only dream of. Not really. Hardcore prep nahi hua, because it's a lot more, it is a cop drama, but it's a lot more than that. It's a cop drama, but a lot more than that. It's not just, whatever I do is never just that. It's there's too many layers to it. So it's a very, very, very interesting part. Such amazing cast, right? There's Gulshan, there's Anurag, there's Saurabh sir. It's a very fun mix of people coming together to make this full-blown commercial show where jahan sab kuch hai entertainment ke liye. So it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I think kuch hota hai. Even though the love, I like the way he loves Rani, and also she's looking gorgeous and all of that. But yeah, I think I connect more with, yeah. So kuch hota hai. It's all-time favorite, I think. Dil to pagal hai. That's not Karan Johar. That I am manifesting. Can you please tell the world to someone to make Dil to pagal hai, like a remake of Dil to pagal hai, or like just a musical. I don't know why people are not taking me in dance stuff and not making me like smile and sing and like. I haven't spoken to him yet, but I am just so happy for him. What a time for that man, right? It's a very happy feeling, and you also really appreciate somebody's journey, right? Vikrant is also my college senior.
Oh.
When I was in first year degree college, he had already passed out and he used to come back to meet his friends. So I remember कि college में तभी बात होती थी कि अच्छा विक्रांत आया, and we're like, oh, he was doing Balika Vadhu or something at that time. So that's how long I've known him for, and that entire journey. How many years has it been? Over 15 years of his consistent work, right? And then to have got a 12th fail and to have performed like this, and then now to become a father, right?
Yes.
He is a father of a lovely son. Just all heart, just very happy for him, extremely elated.